ever noticed that sometimes things keep on recurring time and time again, and obstacles come up and you're questioning why? Because you're working on yourself, you're doing your rituals, you're trying to be conscious of raising the energy vibration up, but the patterns still keep on coming and obstacles roll in. I get it. I'm Tam and I'm from Why You Can Too and the Avatar Collective. I'm going to do my best today to share with you my knowledge and tips that I've learned along my journey, and remembering it's just my knowledge and my expertise and my experience, with the hope and desire that it provides you some resources and some knowledge, and it stirs your soul to actually look at things differently as well, and perhaps, awaken you a little bit more as to what is possible. Thank you so much for joining in from wherever you are around this magical globe. It is amazing that you can join in, and it's incredible that we can have these resources to connect us up to the world, no matter where we are. So, these patterns. Now, for me, I've been totally committed and immersed to change patterns and limiting patterns that I've noticed in my life for many, many, many years now. Because I realize things are happening for, not to. However, at times, I get a little bit frustrated, just like you, when obstacles still keep on rolling in. And sure, I get it. The obstacles, we learn the lesson, we grow, we get stronger, we build resilience for the next obstacle to come in. And that is growth, when we're growing and we're acknowledging that and we're continuing to grow. But who here at times feels you just can't take any more? Feels that things are continuing just to barrel in, and at times many obstacles at the one time. Yeah, that's me. So I wanted to take the bull by the horns, and even throughout my journey and throughout the whole discovery and the healings that I've participated in, and the mentoring from the best experts around the world, and the psychology sessions that I've needed to vent, and the therapy to really just understand who I am as a person. Because when I entered this world, I was literally on my own. I lost my identical twin at birth. My mum's decision to have us was totally taken away, and I was left in a hospital. And since I'm trying to understand and trying to learn more about myself, I realized I was actually there in a hospital for 6 months. Now you might think, that's as a baby, you're not going to know, but it is energy. And what it does, it actually sets up your nervous system, and subconscious things happen. And this is my understanding. And I got the realization just yesterday when I was having a session with my beautiful therapist, and I say thank you so much for the realization, because not only did I have that experience to deal with, and the grief, and the resilience. Yes, I gained strength and resilience during that time, but then I had the childhood abuse and the traumas to deal with as well. And then moving on from that, trying to escape that childhood trauma to enter into an organization which I thought was safe, and someone took full advantage of my vulnerable nature and harassed me sexually for my first 12 months of my life, of my time when I was serving in the military. And you got to question why, and the outcome that came from the court martial, was not ideal. And because there's been no closure, it's still sitting there, and I feel unsafe. And then there's been other times in my life and other traumas, and there's so many traumas that I've been through. I'm probably one of the most wisest people that you'll meet. But the whole realization that, these things that are happening from my windows breaking, from my bed breaking, from energetic attacks that you might think is energetic attacks, from, children with health issues. All of these things, it came to my realization just yesterday that perhaps it's me that is manifesting these. And it sounds awful to think that, you know, my brain would bring these things in, but what if it's not my brain? What if it's the nervous system? And I have done some therapies known as EMDR with other therapists before to deal with other traumas. And what it actually does, it actually puts you into the alpha state where the limiting beliefs and the patterns, you know, it's possible to change those patterns. And although I've addressed some of my traumas, I have been through a lot of traumas, let me tell you. And it led me questioning, you know, the whole, even though I'm with a wonderful husband, I have beautiful children now, it left me questioning why. And I don't want to be in the victim state, because I'm not. And I'm conscious of, you know, what I'm learning and growing and blah, blah, blah. But what I realize is if it is in the nervous system, you can do therapy to take it to the alpha state, to actually remove that limiting belief and that pattern and stop the pattern and put you on a path of success where the pattern stops. That's not possible to do that on your own. I can make the conscious decision to try to do that and continue my breath work, my meditation, my rituals, giving myself space, being out here in Mother Nature. All of these things that I do continually, and immersing and constant and never-ending improvement and immersion at events, you know, personal development events, and investing in myself to do these things. Except it's not possible unless I have someone to hold my hand and help me through that. Many of you might not know at the moment I'm going to be speaking on the Royal Commission, sharing my story and my wounds from my time when I suffered sexual harassment and the outcome that came as a result of that, and almost me feeling like I was the perpetrator as they protected the boys' club, as they have done in Parliament. You know, this has happened in big organisations. So right now, everything that's happened in my life, I feel strong enough to face this so that change can happen. For them to take accountability, to put their hand up and say sorry and apologise, and then to implement changes. But let me tell you, I will be there ensuring those changes are implemented. So this has taken quite a bit of chunk out of and I don't want to dismiss it anymore, because it's who I am as a person, and I believe everything is energy, and all of that pain and that disappointment and that not feeling heard or valued is in my body and has manifested, I believe, in my children's ill health. So instead of trying to say to them to do this, to do that, what if I can help heal my wounds? And that's what I'm doing, and that's why I'm speaking out, and that's why with the changes implemented. And with my beautiful therapist friend, I will be engaging again in some more EMDR therapy and whatever else it takes to change those patterns and to put me into new patterns, new compelling patterns, so I can have that compelling future. This is not a video for you to feel sorry for me, because everything I've been through, I believe has meant to happen and has pushed me and propelled me to the person that I am now. So I'm grateful. This is about acknowledgement and the awareness, and me sharing what I'm learning about myself and how, in an attempt to be the better version of myself, in an attempt to help you understand and learn your own self. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in from wherever you are around this magical globe. I really, truly do hope that this has been beneficial for you and you've learnt from my experience in an attempt for you to live your best life also. I'm Tam from Why You Can Too and the Avatar Collective. I absolutely love helping you discover your why by first deciding you can, so you can live a life that you deserve. And if you have products and services, what lights me up even more is that we can shine a light on your products and services to really expand your reach in our collaborative, fast-growing community. I encourage you to check out the Avatar Collective right now and register your interest and get your shop up and running so that we can help expand your reach as well, because you are valuable, you are chosen to be here, and you certainly do have gifts. Bye. Bye for now.